with KUCR. We're at NAMM 2018, and I gotta say it's a real pleasure year after year to see J Boykin here at NAMM and making some of the most beautiful music here. And I gotta say, Jay, if I were doing a Best Dressed Award, you would certainly get it. You got the style, you got the moves, you got the talent. So tell us what you're doing here today, who you're working with, and what you're thinking about.
Absolutely, man. I'm just here soaking it all in. NAMM 2018. You know, we're here with the Claude Lakey booth and also with Cannonball. Just here checking out. I'm very excited. I got a new mouthpiece here that we've been working on, so kind of in the prototype stages. And just excited, man, to shake some hands and meet some folks and enjoy NAMM.
It's great to see you. So you're working with this company. Tell us about this company.
Absolutely. This company is called Claude Lakey. They've been around for a number of years, and they're really competitive price mouthpieces. This is a mouthpiece that kind of has the eye candy, I call it, to it as well as the tone. You see it's got like a two-tone gold kind of silver look going on, so very flashy, and I'm into style, man, so I love that, and I want to thank you guys for having me on again, man.
You're so welcome. We're so happy to have you. Mouthpieces for an instrument, very important. Explain for an audience that may not understand how saxophones with mouthpieces work, why that's important.
Absolutely. Well, the mouthpiece is pretty much the beginning of where your tone starts. So how you develop your own tone, your own sound, starts with your reed and mouthpiece combination. And this is just a company that I've grown with, and this specific mouthpiece has a fashion kind of sense to it as well as the tonal qualities. So that's how it works, and just very excited. You guys will probably see this on my social media page and my website at jboykinsax.com. And you know, it's always a pleasure, man, to just see you guys and to grow with you guys, and you guys are growing. And I know last year you were in a booth and they were talking about this year how you guys had to kind of be more mobile just because of the growth. So it's good to see that you guys are still rocking.
So you're still living out in the Inland Empire?
Absolutely.
So glad. That's great. We don't want to lose you, man.
Oh no, I'm actually out there towards Corona. So yep, Yorba Linda, Corona area. So didn't have to travel too far to get here this morning, so it's always nice.
We've interviewed you many times now, but for the people that haven't heard the previous interviews, I'd like you to tell them a bit about yourself. So what's your personal history?
Well, personal history, you know, I grew up in Riverside and kind of developed my tone and my style, and grew up playing in the church, and then just recently, a couple years back, started implementing the skateboard while I'm playing. So a lot of times when I'm on a big stage, I'll have my skateboard with me, and you know, Riverside's home base, man. They've just helped me propel me as an artist, and man, I just got to give the love back to Riverside, man, and you guys at KUCR and everything you guys have done, man. It's just, you know, it's all about growth and elevation, man, and I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm just a young saxophonist who's on fire, man, and just having fun doing it.
We think that the Inland Empire and Riverside have a lot of creative people there, and we really want to support creativity in our region, and really happy that you're from and have stayed in the Riverside area, and you're such an important part of it and such a known artist in the area. I actually went to a church service a bit back, and it was amazing. You came out and started playing, and man, it really took off. It was really beautiful, and you really do have a great sense of how to bring spirit and spirituality to music. Do you think about that when you play?
You know what, I do actually, and just coming up in the church, it's really been, I've always approached the saxophone as almost like a voice. So it's kind of like my voice, and how I tell people, you know, to be positive through whatever they might be going through. It's good to relay that in the music, and it really is holistic and spiritual when you play with all your soul and with all everything you got, man. And that's what I love most about it, you know, expression, man. That's what it's all about. So
it's interesting you say that is your saxophone is your voice. It so clearly is. And also for singers, when I hear a great singer, I sometimes think they're singing the way a saxophonist would play. So it goes both ways.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And lately, you know, I've been kind of developing my vocals as well. So I've been doing a lot of writing in the studio and production, and also I've been teaching with a group called the Harmony Project in Riverside. We partnered with the RUSD and also the Art Institute out there in Riverside, and we've been teaching kids. So it's been a great eye-opening experience, you know, to teach kids to just keep going and perseverance, and it's a lot of mentorship, but I love it, man. It's just 360 comes back around to music, man, and passion. So I love it, and I want to thank you guys again for having me.
So when I see videos of you playing the saxophone and doing some kind of maneuver on a skateboard, I'm thinking, what else could Jay do at the same time? Have you thought about adding even something further?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm all about elevating my show. You know, if I could get some pyrotechnics, we could shoot some fire out of the sax, you know, maybe have some sparklers on there and doing the stunts at the same time. So I'm always pushing the envelope and having fun with it, number one, you know.
We're joking around, but I really take your music seriously. I think you do. It's really, really beautiful artistry. Who are your influences as an artist?
As an artist, I grew up listening to a lot of Charlie Parker, Coltrane. Rashawn Roland Kirk was one of my favorites because he'd play like 3 saxes at once, man, like circular breathing, blind guy, just kind of like the hippie saxophonist, man, and I just kind of fell in love with his style. But many greats paved the way. Grover Washington even is one of my favorites. But yeah, man, just you know, being able to cultivate all this all in one, man, it's just wonderful, man. I really love it. I grew up a big Michael Jackson fan, so you know, I'm all about putting it all out there on the stage and leaving it all out there, and so I'm just appreciative, man. That's all I can say.
I gotta say, your music's great, but your style is great. What do you like today? You're like the man in blue. How do you conceive of a look that you present yourself with?
Well, you know, I try to have a hands-on as far as the fashion goes, and I just go with what feels good. And so we put some color in my hair just messing around, and I said, you know what, I'm going to rock it. I'm going to go for it, man. And, you know, if I like it, I guess maybe someone else might like it. So that's my philosophy on it.
You're an inspiration to all of us who might be a little too conservative in our personal style. Well, tell us how people can find out more information about this company.
Absolutely. You guys, my website, JBOYKIN sax.com, or you guys could Google J Boykin. Any of that social media comes up under my tag, J Boykin Sax. You guys can check me out there, and looking forward to doing some more traveling coming up here. We're going to Singapore in February, so looking forward to that. And hey, hopefully coming towards a stage near you. You guys check out my tour dates on jboykinsax.com. And also, we have a station on Pandora that's really doing well, and we encourage people to go check it out. It's free. Just go under Pandora and type in J Boykin or Pink Sand, and it'll come up.
Okay, let's give a shout out to this company here that you've been actually working with, right? You helped develop this mouthpiece?
Absolutely, absolutely. Claude Lakey is like family to me. We've been working now for about almost coming up on 4 years, and I'm thrilled, man. I'm speechless. This company has just kind of took me in as like one of their adopted sons. And, you know, that we've been just communicating back and forth, looking forward to going to Seattle and going to hang out with them this year. So
that's where they're based?
They're based in Seattle, and they have a few other artists under their brand, but they've just given me a lot of attention, man, and a lot of, you know, feedback and positive feedback. And I just appreciate a company like this where I could grow with, you know.
So Claude Lakey, and also
Cannonball, the Cannonball Company. You guys check out their booth. And KUCR, man, can't leave you guys out, man. You guys have been rocking with me now for a few years, man, and we just all been growing together, and want to appreciate you guys, man, for the publicity. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh, man, you're very, very welcome. So J Boykin here at the Claude Lakey booth, Louis Vandenberg, NAMM 2018 for KUCR.